What should I discount on a home considering comps from last year are no longer realistic?
Look at 2020 numbers. That will be a very good way to look at things. Remember that if you look at any statistical chart, you're going to see that, as I mentioned before, July 2021, things spiked. And property values kept going up because there was pent up, there was scarce inventory, a lot of buyers coming in, people frustrated from COVID, having money, they took money from all over and they wanted to get into real estate. So we had a huge spike. The government panicked and said, wait a minute, the COVID slowed things down and we put quite a few employees out of business and these people are not coming back to the market. And yet there is huge demand for employment. So unemployment is not that high. I mean, there was high unemployment, then it went to very little unemployment. They printed a lot of money to get the economy going and gave away money to a point where tourism was just recovered like crazy. Airbnbs were doing great and it just was crazy. So there was a big spike all the way till March when they started increasing interest rates. And I remind you, it was the fastest sequential increase in interest rates in the history of the United States. Never did they do it that fast so many times. It's like almost creeped up on us. And now you haven't seen the effect yet because a lot of people have low interest rates at 3% and 4%. The banks are healthy. This is not 2008, 2009, where the banks were like, no liquidity. No liquidity, we gave it all away. We, oh my God, sold it in the secondary market. Secondary market have insurance. Insurance don't want to pay. Government had to step in. No, it's completely different. So interest is going to go up supposedly a couple more times, quarter of a point. So things are going to really come to a halt and then it's going to start coming down a little. So look at 2020 numbers, keep lowballing people and keep relationships going because sooner or later, if they don't sell, they're going to come to you and they're going to compromise. Well, welcome everyone. Are you ready to invest in commercial real estate? How to control the negotiation?
You got to have a plan A, B, and C.
First, identifying the building and the criteria for that. Who's going to manage the process of the rehab?
And remember the way to make the big money on two parts.
Control is everything.
Right now, you can negotiate some unbelievable prices.
Very good.
I'll give you the actual module for 12 different type of commercial real estate. This is going to take you to another level completely for apartment buildings, storage facilities, hospitality, land development, eco-friendly retail, office and medical building, senior facilities, mobile homes, warehouses, parking garages, and gas stations. It's the most comprehensive commercial real estate training you'll ever have. Nobody in the country teaches some of these things.
Wondering if you have any experience in...
You mentioned skip tracing. Customers, what type of customers they are.
And I'm going to guide you for this. It's going to be the best way to start, the shortest cut to make it happen. That's what you expect from me, right? A shortcut that you can duplicate, that you can then leverage, and then scale. The way you do a deal, you never talk price first. You first connect with the people. Then you talk about the property. Then you talk about the price, property and condition, people, and you build rapport. This is how it works. And you have to program yourself to do this.
Very grateful for you. The only thing I would say that I do regret is not signing up with you the first time I came across you 10 years ago.